wet hair, don't care, because I got a lot to do today. What's up, everyone? I am Jamie with 3littlegoats.com. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you've been around for a while, welcome back. I'm glad to see you as always. I am trying to get this video filmed as quickly as possible. It's not going out for another 3 weeks, but hubby goes on leave, so I'm trying to stockpile some videos. That way I don't have to work while he's not working, so we can try to get some stuff done around the house. And then we've got the hurricane coming. Hurricane Florence right now, as I'm filming this, is headed kind of straight for us, but I digress. It's already over when you're watching this, so we're fine. Everything's fine. Hopefully. We will see. But as of right now, we are fine. So today we are going to be making a beer soap, and it is inspired by fall, even though fall hasn't quite hit us here yet. It's 90 degrees. It is raining a lot, but it's still not fall quite yet. But I wanted to do something fall inspired, so we are going to be doing an autumn leaves soap. It is fragrance with a, what is the name of the fragrance? Hold on. I'm using a scent called Autumn Prelude from Crafter's Choice, and oh, my whole office just smells amazing because I literally just finished making it. Yes, I make my soap and then I do my intros and outros, just so you know, because that's how I roll. It's easier that way. So we're going to be doing that soap today. I put some really pretty leaf embeds that are green and yellow and orange and red, and just topped it so it kind of looks like a big old pile of leaves, you know, the ones that you used to jump in when you were a kid. I don't do that anymore because I'm old, so can't do that anymore either. Man, getting old sucks. Yesterday was my birthday, so really feeling my age right now. But I digress. We are going to jump into making this soap, and so let's get started. Alright, y'all, just for the sake of time, I've already mixed in my kaolin clay and my goat milk powder into all of my oils, and then I've mixed up my micas as well. I'm using it looks kind of orange, but it's actually a yellow mica. I'm also using, of course, some orange mica, and then some really deep red mica. Hopefully they won't morph too bad because this is going to be a beer soap, and the fragrance oil I am using has vanilla in it. So we will see. I'm also doing an embed on my soap. Let me move this out of the way. And I've already kind of laid out my design that I just pushed over with my finger, where I'm going to be using these leaves as the top, and I actually just traced out my mold. That way I could kind of lay it out and get an idea of where I wanted what. So hopefully it works out as planned. If you've been around here for a while, you know sometimes things just don't work out as we intended. So let's see. It's kind of chilly in here today. My coconut and my palm oil were both hard when I went to mix my oils, but my oils are at 76. Let's check out my lye water. My lye water is at roughly 78. So I'm going to add in my lye water, and I'm going to mix this just to emulsification because I want it to stay kind of fluid if possible. Happy with that. First thing I'm going to do before I add any of my micas, I'm going to find a cup. I need a cup. Oh, I opened that fragrance oil up. Oh, it smells so good. It's definitely a fall scent. So I'm just going to add some of my soap into a cup. Going to take, oh, I love this scent. I hope it plays nice. I'm just going to give it a test here real quick, just to see how it reacts to the soap. So far, so good. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, so I'm going to actually split off my batter. And I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not being too precise. I know I do want to work a little bit quickly because the beer and the goat milk in this is going to thicken it up as it is. Mix these in by hand real quick. And I'm okay if the soap itself doesn't get mixed thoroughly. I'm okay if there's some white going through because it's not going to really be white. It's going to be more of a yellowish brown from the soap fragrance and everything anyway. So my soap's thickening up on me. So let's start working a little quickly. I'm going to actually mix in my red by hand. Not too bad. Alrighty. Then I'm just going to start putting you in frame for one. Just going to start blobbing it in because I don't want the colors to mix like a lot because I don't want them to be all mucky and gross looking, which is always a risk when you're using like yellows and things like that. So we're just going to blippity blop. Trying to get this done as quickly as possible. By the time this video comes out, I think I have this one scheduled out for like 2 weeks out, but right now Hurricane Florence is like kind of sort of heading our way a little bit. So the kids are getting out of school 2 hours early, and then they're out of school for sure on Thursday and Friday. So just trying to get as much work done today before they get home as possible. Because once they get home, there is no quiet place in my house. I'm just moving this around a little bit to get the corners and stuff in. All this soap is scraped off because, as y'all know, I do not like washing dishes. So the more soap we can get out of the containers, the less soap I have to clean out of the containers. Move this out of the way. I'm just going to take my popsicle stick again. Just kind of swirl those soaps together. I'm glad that this fragrance oil didn't accelerate too bad because beer soap always thickens up really quickly on me. Even soaping at low temperatures, it always tends to want to just do its own thing. Make a big old mess, like always. Alrighty, I'm going to change out my gloves real quick and we'll start putting the embeds on. Okay, so now comes the fun part. Kind of just sticking everything on. Now I used this mold I got off of Amazon. I'll link it down below to make the embeds if you're interested in that. It's just a fun little leaf embed that I've used on personal projects. It's always fun to have. Alrighty. Now I'm going to just give this a good spritzing. And I'm going to let that sit for 24 to 48 hours, maybe even longer, depending on if we have power tomorrow. Until then, I'll see you guys when it's ready to cut or when I am actually able to cut. Alright y'all, so it has been just over 24 hours and I am going to cut this soap. I'm so excited. Let's cut it, let's cut it. Now I already know that the colors did morph a little bit and that was to be kind of expected because of the vanilla content that was in the soap. Actually, you know what? I'm going to lay this on its side because it is kind of hard still. It's a lot hard. Woo. Oh, okay. Pull it open. And that's what we have inside. It's definitely going to darken up quite a bit once it cures. So after a few days, since this video is not going out for a while, I'll insert a picture of what it looks like once everything starts to harden up a bit. Alright, so that is what I have got for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We put out new videos every week. If you are unfamiliar with making beer soap, I have a video from start to finish on what to do to make beer soap. You can check out up there as well as in the description box. Also, if you haven't checked out our pumpkin spice latte soap, we've done that. And I have a video playlist of a soaper beginner's guide that kind of walks you through all the steps on what you need to do before you even start soaping if you've never made soap before. So be sure to check that out as well. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!